Yeah. Um, so, a while ago, I noticed that, well, the backdrop to this, the story behind this is that I've been feeling depression for about four weeks. Bad depression for about 4 weeks. It comes and goes. And I learned that if I get angry when I'm really depressed, it makes it go away. And then it gets better because I noticed that if I stress about a problem that I've got, I mean, my problem is that my neighbours are bullies, they're transphobic shites, and they're bullying me. And if I stress about them, whenever I feel like, well, let me put it this way. Whenever I'm feeling like stressing about them, and if I don't, I end up feeling depressed. So I've noticed that whenever I'm feeling stressed about them, just to allow myself just to stress about how shitty they are and whatnot, and how fucking fucked up the situation is, helps me out of depression. And then that turned into anger. Like, I just started feeling angry about them, thoughts like, oh, you're pieces of shit. And that is actually the reality of it. They are pieces of shit. They don't care. They're just accusing me of something, which is wrong because you don't go around accusing people of things. Purely because I'm trans. Oh, because you're trans, I'm going to accuse you of this or that. It's just transphobic shite. They're just dicks. Super dicks. Yeah. But something really, really good happened because I was stressing about the situation, how I'm scared of them, just stressing because I'm scared of them. I did it for a whole day, and it literally lifted me out of a very, very damaged state of mind where I didn't feel real. I just, for years, I haven't felt real. And it lifted me out of this state of mind where I don't feel real. And that's pretty much all I want to say. It's all there, But yeah, it takes time. It takes time because I have to feel comfortable that I can stress about it and that it's not gonna offend anyone. I have to actually feel comfortable about doing that. I have to be at a place where I've learnt that it's okay. It's okay to stress when the only other option is to get depressed. I'm like, fuck getting depressed. I'm going to stress about it, And I don't, literally, I was like, I don't care if I offend anyone by being stressed. I mean, I don't care if I offend anyone by being stressed. What the fuck am I thinking? You don't offend people by being stressed out. Being stressed out is a natural emotion. If someone is stressed, you just feel sorry for them. You don't fucking say, oh, you're not allowed to be stressed. You know what I mean? But this is a shit, you know, this is just a shitty situation. And maybe it's my fault for pushing down my emotions for so many years. Thinking that was the answer to everything. But like they say that, oh, it's when you're abused as a child, you start shoving down your emotions. And I have. I've started shoving down my emotions. My mum yanked my hand and I bashed my nose off on the corner of a concrete step because I expressed happiness because it was snowing. That pissed her off because she hates snow. She won't even say the word snow. She hates snow that much. Nobody's allowed to say the word snow around her. And I expressed, I was about 2 years old and I expressed happiness because it was snowing. She yanked my hand. I slipped, bashed my nose off on the corner of a concrete step. And that taught me that I'm not allowed to feel my emotions. That literally, anger's going to offend someone, happiness is going to offend someone, all my emotions are going to offend someone. That's what Teal Swan says anyway in a book, The Completion Process. So that could be. It's funny how the whole book comes from the idea that like trauma in your childhood fucks you up for your whole life in between the ages of like 1 and 8 or 0 and 8. You know, any trauma in there fucks you up for life. Yeah. So I started allowing myself to stress because it is a dangerous situation. You know, I'm allowed to stress. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm trying to figure out ways to like deal with him, you know, because it's just a transphobic shit who's bullying me. You know, I'm trying to figure out ways to sort this situation out, how best to deal with it. And that's perfectly normal and perfectly okay. And that's not offending anyone. You know, that's someone who's deeply in emotional trouble, deeply in physical trouble because he threatens with violence. You know, if I say to him, look, you got it wrong, I'm not a piece of shit like you take me for, I'm looking at violence for saying that. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.